Brigade equipment deploying a base center. As you know, there's point defense here and up forward. We work on fast air resources that come in to get target.
The Artillery Brigade is integral to the division and is often referred to as Division Artillery. Its structure consists of a Division Artillery Headquarters, a Headquarters and Signal Squadron, one Close Support Medium Regiment for each brigade, a General Support Heavy Regiment, a Multiple Launch Rocket Regiment, a Target Acquisition Battery, and an Air Defense Regiment. The Commander Division Artillery operates between his headquarters and the Fire Support Coordination Center at Division Main HQ.
Engineer equipment. Early warning coverage. Okay.
He provides advice to the division commander on all artillery matters, including the employment of field, locating, and air defense artillery resources, fire support coordination, artillery intelligence, and on the suppression of enemy air defense fire. Division Artillery Headquarters breaks down into G3, G2, and G1, G4 staffs. The G3 Artillery organizes day-to-day activities of the Division Artillery Headquarters staff, directs the functioning of the G3 staff, and provides the overall direction to the Fire Support Coordination Center. He represents the CDA when the latter is away from his headquarters. The G3 staff comprises an operations cell, a plans cell, and an air defense cell. It also includes instructor and liaison teams. The Artillery Operations Cell functions within the Division FSCC under G3 Arty Ops. Its responsibilities include control of indirect fire, management of ammunition, direction of the Division Artillery Command nets, movement and deployment of artillery resources, maintenance of charts and records, and the coordination of fire support activities.
This area here.
The Artillery Plan Cell provides a representative to the Division FSCC and is headed by the G3 Arty Plans. It is responsible for all aspects of upcoming artillery operations, including the allocation and allotment of artillery units, the deployment of resources, and the assignment of general tasks. The Air Defense Cell is formed by the tactical headquarters of the Air Defense Regiment and is located within the FSCC. It provides advice on air defense matters, coordinates airspace, and produces the air defense portion of the artillery operations orders. The G2 staff, headed by the Division Target Acquisition Battery Commander, acting as the Division Artillery Intelligence Officer, or G2 Arty, forms the Artillery Intelligence Cell. It provides representatives to the Division FSCC and the Division Intelligence Collection and Analysis Center, permitting the close integration of artillery and intelligence staffs and a constant interchange of information. This cell is concerned with the location and silencing of enemy guns and multi-barreled rocket launchers, with such fire units as are placed at their disposal, as well as locating and engaging depth targets. In addition, it maintains the locations of equipment, observation posts, gun positions, and survey data, produces artillery-oriented intelligence on the enemy, advises on locating matters, and on attacking enemy artillery locations and in-depth targets. and operates the artillery intelligence net. The G1-G4 staff forms the Artillery Administration Cell. It detaches a representative to the Division Rear Headquarters and provides representation to the Division FSCC when required. This cell is responsible for preparation of administrative orders, managing the ammunition supply system, coordinating the maintenance and replacement of equipments, and artillery individual and crewed vehicle replacements. The Division Fire Support Coordination Center is located within the Division Main HQ, employing just under half of the artillery staff. The FSCC provides advice on the use of all fire support resources, and it plans and coordinates fire support and airspace use within the division. The center is headed up by the G3 Arty Ops, and he is assisted by representatives from Plans, Artillery Operations, Air Defense, and by Artillery Liaison Officers. Communications links are provided from the FSCC to all available fire support agencies by the Headquarters and Signal Squadron. Within the FSCC, coordination of the division's airspace takes place under the Air Defense Cell and involves representatives from various division headquarters cells. This function provides for the utilization of the division's airspace in accordance with the commander's priorities and the needs of all users, and helps ensure aircraft safety. Division Artillery Alternate HQ is normally provided by the General Support Heavy Regiment and certain key Division Arty HQ staff. The alternate CDA is usually that regiment's commanding officer and may control division artillery when the main headquarters is on the move. The General Support Heavy Regiment provides counter-bombardment fire against hostile batteries and in-depth or supporting fire on targets which need a heavier weight of artillery. The fire of this unit is usually controlled at the FSCC, and the unit is frequently employed by the DAIO.
Zero out.
The General Support Heavy Regiment is organized into a headquarters, 3 heavy gun batteries of 6 guns each, and a headquarters and services battery. The heavy batteries deploy independently as far forward as possible to take advantage of their greater range, usually just to the rear of the close support regiments. They provide limited observation, liaison, and communications in support of their assigned fire missions. The Multiple Launch Rocket Regiment also provides general fire support to the division by operating from widely dispersed positions behind the forward brigades, from where it can cover the entire division front. The regiment receives its direction to conduct counter-battery and depth fire missions from the division FSCC or the DAIO. It is organized into a headquarters, 3 rocket batteries, each with 10 launchers, and a headquarters and services battery. The Close Support Medium Regiment establishes FSCCs at brigade and battle group headquarters to provide intimate fire support for the units of a brigade. The regiment also provides surveillance information gained through the network of observation elements and counter-mortar radars to the regiment's intelligence cell located at brigade headquarters. The regiment is organized into a headquarters, 4 close support medium batteries, each with 10 medium self-propelled howitzers, a TA and support battery, and a headquarters and services battery. The regiment's gun batteries deploy at about 1/3 of the gun's range behind the FIBA, which minimizes the enemy's potential for interference and maximizes the range capability of the guns. The regiment provides the liaison, observation, and communications elements needed to control the fire of its own and other allotted artillery. The Target Acquisition Battery provides locating and surveillance support to the division. Its main task is to locate enemy guns and launchers so that fire may be brought to bear. Its elements are positioned across the division front and in depth.
What we have is
The battery establishes the Artillery Intelligence Cell at Division Artillery Headquarters and provides ballistic MET and artillery survey throughout the division area. It is organized into a headquarters, a remotely piloted vehicle troop, a sound ranging troop, a survey section, a MET section, and a services troop. The Air Defense Regiment provides for the low-level air defense of the division area. It is organized into a tactical headquarters, a headquarters and services battery, 2 area and 2 point defense batteries. Its tasks include general coverage of the division area and the defense of vital points, the passage of early warning information, and establishing an air defense cell as part of the division artillery headquarters. The regiment deploys with the short-range air defense systems, providing area and point defense throughout the division area. Artillery command is centralized at the highest workable level, and the control of fire is directed from well forward. It is essential to have good communications from observers and locating elements in the forward areas, through to artillery commanders at battle group, brigade, and division headquarters. Division Artillery Headquarters relies on close cooperation between its Signals Squadron and the Division Headquarters and Signals Regiment for its communications and administrative support. Its vehicles contain the necessary hardware, processors, and terminals, which are linked through the appropriate interface to the area trunk and the combat net radio systems. The technical aspects of fire control lend themselves to computerization and involve the conversion of weapon and ammunition characteristics, non-standard conditions such as muzzle velocities, propellant temperature, projectile weight, and MET information, and weapon and target locations into firing data. The results are bearings and elevations for the guns, and charge and fuse settings for the shells. Centralized control of artillery fire ensures the best possible concentration of fire. It allocates guns, ammunition, and locating devices to specific tasks, places time limits on allocations, and imposes ammunition control measures. Planning for artillery support begins when the operation is conceived and runs parallel to and is coordinated with the formation or unit staff planning activities. The division operations staff allocates the required artillery deployment areas at an early stage to facilitate artillery reconnaissance and survey and to prevent any real estate conflicts. Division artillery incorporates a small administrative element within the DAA, where it provides for the service support needs of the brigade units. Artillery is allotted as direct support, reinforcing, general support reinforcing, and general support. An artillery unit in direct support is immediately responsive to the needs of the supported unit and provides observers, communications, and liaison. The DS Artillery Commander also coordinates any assigned reinforcing artillery. An artillery unit can be tasked to reinforce another artillery unit to which it provides communication, liaison, and priority of fire support. Given a general support reinforcing task, an artillery unit will support its assigned formation first and the reinforced artillery unit second. A general support task means an artillery unit supports the force as a whole, as directed by higher artillery headquarters. When the commander's intent cannot be accurately conveyed by one of the four tasks, these can be modified, limited, or amplified by using non-standard terms. The Artillery Command and Control System provides rapid response to the division's fire support requirements. From forward observers to battery, regimental, and division command posts, with coordination by battle group, brigade, or division FSCCs, and on to the guns, it allows for the rapid, accurate determination of target data and facilities' overall coordination. The system's database enables it to rapidly resolve technical and control problems, coordinating directions to those guns which are about to fire, and assisting the staff to make more rapid and accurate decisions. The lethality of field artillery continues to increase as a result of improved munitions, better accuracy, and increased ranges. The Artillery Command and Control System assists in the application of this ever-increasing weight of firepower and gives the commander the capability of providing quick and accurate fire support.